guys, this is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries in the evening. And 24 hours, man. Give it 24 hours. God damn, I love the taste of water. Water is like mother's milk. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what's going on, guys? This is our daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot here on Astrology Motivation. It is for all zodiac signs. Hello, Intuitive Tumbleweed. Thank you so much for your contribution in the live chat. What's up, Earl? Oh yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, I thought you were a member. You should definitely become a member. You should definitely become a member. I thought you were a member. No, but it would have had the little oh no, it won't have the little thing over here, right? It won't have the thing over here. So you probably are a member, but it won't have the little thing over here because this is a different channel. What's up, Brenda? How you doing, baby? Yeah, so this is a daily tarot card reading, and it's a general message. So I'm just going to use astrology, tarot, oracle cards to divine a general message for you guys. And we have the live chat option here, so you guys can discuss amongst yourselves. But whether or not you get to join the live chat, this daily tarot card reading offers motivation and insight for the next 24 hours into the energies that you're dealing with. And it is not for it is for anyone. It's not for everyone. So if you don't feel called to it, you're not going to feel called to it. But if you feel called to it, it is definitely a message for you. I am a little bit late today. And the reason being is just I'm completely exhausted from last week. And then I didn't get to catch up this week. And I'm working like crazy. And I have which is a blessing. No complaints here. It's a blessing. And yeah. I mean, life is really good. I can't complain, and I don't want to complain. I'm doing really well, but ultimately, I've just been working like crazy, and I have to respond to my body, and it's been tired, and just trying to give myself like space between readings because I did an early morning reading for Unbound. And I'm going to try different morning readings, I think, for Unbound. I might do 6 o'clock in the morning. And I know a lot of you over here have 6 o'clock, but you have to understand, like 6 o'clock over here, over in the UK, that's like 3 p.m. So it's like, I just want to try a time. And over in New York, it's just people are just getting into work, right? And so they can actually like participate as they drive to work. And I feel like I'm just going to try to find more time so more people can participate. Anyway, that's my goal. Let's start with Llewellyn's, which I always start with. No, this is not a paid promotion, but it should be. So Llewellyn's, if you're out there, my name is Michelle. I've got a thriving YouTube channel. Sponsor me. We have Friday, and the moon is in Gemini, which lightens the mood a little bit. Moon and Geminis tend to be very fun people, easy to talk to. However, Lilith is also in Gemini too, and she likes to cause her fair share of trouble. Just an FYI, super powerful energy because both of them are there together. And then we have in terms of understanding yourself and your dark self and those aspects of yourself that you keep hidden from the rest of the world. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're ashamed, but with Lilith there, you will be able to, the focus will be on what you're ashamed of. And maybe you have been not sharing parts of yourself with the world because you are ashamed. And shame is something that we need to cleanse. So this is shadow work is what it is. Especially for Geminis right now. And then because Lilith is there. And I think that she just came out of Cancer. So a lot of us have been doing our shadow work, eating you like start to realize stuff that you don't want to realize about yourself. And you got to accept those aspects too, in order to improve upon them. So the moon will enter Cancer. Okay, stop. So today's Friday. So the moon isn't in Gemini anymore. It's in Cancer. Okay. The moon is in Cancer. So that's good. At least it's not doubling up in Gemini with Lilith. but all that still goes for the Lilith energy. The moon in Cancer started at 2:24. Oh yeah. So it's definitely there. It was there early in the morning. And the color of the day is purple. It is a day for planting those seeds. So it is a day for, planting your intentions, starting new projects, or just focusing a lot of energy into something that you want to grow. Look at this. I want you to guys get a glimpse of that again. I know I went over this yesterday, but take a screenshot. This is definitely something I'm going to do next week on the full moon. The full moon next week is happening on Friday. It's a full moon in Virgo. It's called the storm moon, probably because March, can be very tempestuous. But that's when the full moon comes, and it comes early in the morning on Friday. Over here in California, it'll be like at midnight. So you might get to see it before you go to bed. So between Thursday and Friday is a really good time to celebrate the full moon. And this is a wonderful, wonderful ritual to do on this full moon, because working with the moon really, it's very powerful energy and helps you manifest relatively quickly. Now remember, moons, honey rose buttercream, you better stop. Oh, wow. I'm going to try that, right? I'm going to make that, right? Honey rose buttercream? Fuck yeah, I'm going to make that shit. Oh, and that's right when Saturn goes retrograde? Ew, I don't like that. Okay. That's June. Shit. Mercury posts direct. So when does, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. Always. I got a lot to catch up on in the astrology course that I'm taking. So I've just got a lot of studying to do. I've got a lot of yin energy to do. What's up, Tana? I've got a lot of yin energy, yin activities to do. In other words, like teaching and education, that's yin work, because when you're a student, it's yin energy. You're absorbing what you're getting from somebody else to help to build yourself up. That's yin energy. That's yin work, right? So I gotta absorb more. I do a lot in terms of healing and teaching myself, and I've got to fill myself up over this weekend. So yeah, that's what I got to do. All right, let's go. Cards. Yes. The Tower is here. So something all of a sudden happens. Now, the Tower is when the universe intervenes and breaks shit down. The Tower is very much Pluto energy. It's a great destroyer. It's something coming down, something ending, something finishing. Not necessarily that. It's something happening all of a sudden. Because honestly, you weren't doing it. So the universe does it for you. And we're going to see where this goes. Your world is changing. There's a chapter in your life that's over and a new chapter that's beginning. Now the world card is more inclined toward kind of like a positive feeling, whereas the Tower is a negative feeling. Now the Tower is a negative feeling because something's being subtracted, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. So we feel that the Tower is negative because it's out of our control, right? It's like the universe is taking over. It's making the decision for us. Okay. Geez, universe. Okay. What's going on here? The Ace of Cups. Okay. All right. So it's like all of a sudden the universe is taking over, especially when it comes to love, relationships, and marriage. What the fuck are you doing, guys? Maybe you got to get yourself on this falling in love shit. Okay. I don't know what y'all is up to, but I'm not reading for myself over here. What's coming out of this? Oh, Prince of Swords is here. So there's some sort of communication. There's some sort of, all of a sudden, something's coming out of the blue. It's like there's a message about love. There's a message about appreciation. Maybe there's a message from somebody that you love, or you're messaging somebody that you love. And this is about losing. This is about giving up, giving in, not fighting anymore. Oh, listen, I hear you. I'm not fighting. Am I fighting? I don't know. Am I? This is about don't even try to fight, because this bitch right here cannot outweigh this motherfucker right here. There's no, in other words, the cards are saying there's no use fighting this. It's just going to fucking happen. So put your little 7 of Wands down, because I'll break them like toothpicks. That's what the universe is saying. And then bam, 3 of Cups is here. Something to celebrate about. It could be getting together with friends, going out with friends, being with friends, being social, being surrounded by love. But this is about celebration. This is our central energy, having so much. There's so much abundance. And it's like, it's almost saying it doesn't matter how hard you're fighting against this. The universe is going to break through, because something is meant to be yours. Okay, so ultimately, there's nothing you can do about it. You've been working on this. You've been working on this. Okay, it's something that you have been manifesting. It's something that you have been. It is about you. It is about us. There's a lot of major arcana here. What about the Magician? We have the Moon here. It's happening in Pisces season. It's happening in Pisces season. The Moon is here. It's been secretive. Maybe it's been to yourself. You've been keeping it private, or this is something just right out of your dreams. It's something that's like manifesting itself. Maybe you dreamed about somebody. I don't know. But it's definitely a timestamp. As soon as I saw it, I knew it was a timestamp, because we're in Pisces season. Now, I love you, God. This is the Sun card. You're going to be real happy about this. This is also about bringing something to light. You go from the Moon to the Sun, something that is reflective to something that shines all on itself. So get ready to shine, bright one, because you're not going to be reflecting somebody else's glamour anymore. Right? This is like the Moon and the Sun are in sync now with who you are. This is also a sense of your Moon and your Sun are agreeing on who you are. It's right for the both of you, something that you would feel comfortable about. And the Ace of Pentacles is here, saying it's a gift from God. Receive it. It's going to bring in a lot of abundance and prosperity. This is one of the happiest readings I've ever had. So I don't know what this Tower is, and then we get the Hierophant, which means it can lead to marriage. It could be about Taurus. There's something about Taurus that's happening. This is about a traditional system. This could also be about an industry, officializing you, embracing you. Taurus energy is very productive and very solid. It's also money. So it's telling us it's in the realm of finance. So guys, I don't know what else to say to you. Just don't fight. Path of least resistance. If an offer comes in and somebody says, hey, you want to go do something, get out there and fucking do it. Say yes. Get out there and fucking do it. Do it. Because let me tell you something. With this energy, if you say, no, I'm not going to do it, your friends are going to show up at your door and be like, bitch, you're going to do it. You're not. I'm telling you right now, there is no path of resistance when there's a Tower on the table. You can't say no, because if you say no, it blows your shit up and you have to say yes. So this is coming in whether you like it or not. And the universe is reminding you, you did this, you manifested this. This is what you wanted, right? And it's almost like you're ready for it now. We know it. You're ready to receive this in the 3D. You're ready to receive this abundance in the 3D. whatever this abundance is, it's got something to do with Ace of Cups, and that usually is connection, love, falling in love. Could be a wedding, could be the start of a new relationship, but it's also something that you love. It's connectivity to love. It's very self. So it's going to be something that you are loved. You're wrapped in love, and people are showing you that love, like legitimately. People are showing you that love, and ultimately you're not going to fight this. That's why the Seven of Wands is here. Immediately I was like, give up the fight. That's what God wants you to do. Give up the fight. Give up the fight, because here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So I don't know what else you want to tell me, God. What else you want to tell us? Because this is the most beautiful fucking reading I've ever had. I gotta take a picture of this shit. I can't even. Oh my God. It's not that I can't believe it. It's that I want to be able to post it, because this is beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. Absolutely beautiful energy. Something coming through. And remember, this could go all weekend. The sun and moon are in harmony here. It's really interesting, because this could, I don't know. I don't want to read into too much in it. It's happening in Pisces season. Adjustments are required comes out for the moon. Adjustments are required. What does that mean? What does that mean? Adjustments are required. Oh, it's third quarter moon. It means that right now, things are still growing. It's got something to do with the moon cycle. What is that supposed to mean? Adjustments are required. Oh, you had to make these changes. There had to be something. It's almost like somebody's emotions changed. Somebody's feelings changed. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Don't change what you're doing. Stay on the course, because this is legitimately about something else. The way you feel, your feelings are shifting. Somebody's feelings are shifting. It's got something to do with the fourth house, people being taken care of, somebody being taken care of, and somebody offering protection. Could be about your children, protecting your children, right? Caring about your children, protecting your children, being able to watch over them, or being watched over, being cared for, somebody who considers you their child, protecting you. Okay. So all of this could be something to do with, there's some sort of adjustment being made when it comes to what you're providing for your child, caring about your child, or somebody caring about you. And then we have, I feel brave. This is in the past. You have not felt brave. You were scared. You were scared to address this change. That's in the past, though. So in the past, this may have caused you a great deal of fear when you thought about this happening. Or, maybe you don't even realize that you're ready for this. You so are, but maybe you just didn't even realize that you were ready for this. Maybe it was something that you never wanted to face. But ultimately, I don't think it's bad. What is this about? What is this about? You thought you'd be more scared. And in the past, it could have had to do with somebody just wasn't ready. We have creativity. It's about something. It's about a creative project. It's about a creative project. Something that you created. Springtime. Things are blossoming. Things are blooming. Can we get more specifics, though? Like, what do you want to tell us? No. Oh, okay. Prosperity and freedom. Financial prosperity and freedom. Thank you, God. I know what that means, but God's releasing you from it's going to release you from some sort of financial obligation. That's what it's going to do. And then we have flamingo, embrace the in-between. What does that mean? Don't question anything. Just don't question it. Like right now, it's not, nothing bad is happening. Everything good is happening. Just go with this flow, right? You're transitioning. That's what it's saying. And this in-between time, pay attention to it, because it's one of the sweetest moments of your life. Your life ain't never going to be the same again. Something's popping off for you motherfuckers. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. It's like you stuck to this. You continue to, not even about fighting, it's continue to believe. This is about, stand your ground is the same thing about holding your vision. You have manifested this. This is the magician energy. I'm telling you, something that you have manifested, and you don't have to worry about it. You're just going to get notification. Shadow. It's been looming. It's been coming. And it's also a sense of bringing all of you together. It's like your moon and sun coming together. It's collaborative within you, meaning this is something that represents everything that you are. Embracing all of yourself and not hiding any of yourself. That's still really abstract though, God. Can you be a little bit more specific? What is this about for most of us? I know you can't do it for all of us. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to. Oh, okay. So coming out on peace. See, I feel brave and peace. In the past came up as like, no, you weren't brave. You were a coward, or somebody was a coward who like they backed down, and they've hated themselves for it for a while. It caused an imbalance. Like not taking this chance in the past caused an imbalance. And the universe needed this, and you didn't do it. But ultimately now it's forcing you to do it. Or it's not forcing you, and you've been moving forward on it, and now it's going to like break down those walls. There's not going to be anything holding you back. Clean it up. Yeah, you have to fix. It's like the universe is fixing something that it knows was cowardly and imbalanced, and it's making it right. Or you're making it right, and the universe sees that. Yeah, you made it right. You made it right. Building blocks. You've reconstructed everything. You've built it back differently. The tower, you've built it back differently. Now, it could have been way back in your past when you were too young to know better. You know, it doesn't mean the karma you didn't have to deal with, but ultimately it's like a sense of that karmic cycle is done. And because of it, because you've changed it, that ultimately, wow, you're gonna be able to construct a whole new future. That's what the world card is about. That old chapter, here's your confirmation. That old chapter, it's done. It's over, and the universe is like, it's paid in full. Now I'm taking down all the walls that were in your way. Now I'm taking down all the obstacles that were in your way. That shit has been paid in full. You're done. You did it. You did it. Congratulations. Okay, universe. Forgiveness heals. Oh my God, that just took the wind out of me. It just took the wind out of me. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Could have been a block that you had inside of you. But ultimately, I think this could also be in the spirit world. You know, it's like somebody's finally forgiving you. And because they're forgiving you, they are now going into the light. Whatever dark shadow was looming over you, right? It doesn't exist anymore. It's not haunting you anymore. And it's sure as hell not dragging you down. This is real deep shadow work. Set your sights higher. I don't even like that energy. Why is it in reverse? It's like you don't need to look any farther than you've already done. You don't have the ability to understand how good the stuff coming in for you is. We have the moon, so we have full moon. The full moon is coming next week. And Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. On this full moon, you're going to feel it. On this full moon, your feelings are going to really reveal everything to you and take charge with authority. In other words, this full moon coming up next week, trust it, Act on it, go with it. It's like now you own your space, you own your feelings. And you're not afraid to own your feelings. You have the courage you didn't have before. And thus, everything changes. Everything changes. And you don't have to worry about it. God is saying, if I have to take possession of your body, I will. You are going to say the right thing. You are going to do the right thing because it was always meant for you, and now you're ready. That's huge energy. So I'm glad everybody here was present for it because you heard it here first. Huge energy. Ooh. All right. You ready? What do the angels have to tell us? What do the angels have to tell us? You and me, girl, got a lot of loving. I had the Bee Gees in my fucking head. Heart and soul. When making your decision, take into account what your whole heart and soul are saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love, not fear. Blue angel. That's Archangel Michael. I, Archangel Michael, am here by your side. I am all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this. When you feel fearful, I love you. All is well. You're protected. Your guardian angel is here. He's fighting for you. That was so cool. You, Blue Angel? It may be somebody who looks like this. I'm just saying. It may have something to do with these character traits. The person who is helping you, the person who is whatever, your conduit, your protector, could have something to do with this. But I got to bring your attention to that. You created yourself. You created this, and now somebody is here for you. Coming through. It's all got to do with the water. It's all got to do with this moon. It accumulates now. Use this tremendous power. This is a Virgo moon. It's a full moon in Virgo. So it's definitely something that has culminated after a long, hard work. After hard work. So Virgo season. When we had the Virgo new moon, what did you manifest? Because it started there. And now it's coming to light. Do you remember what you manifested on the Virgo new moon? That would have been in September of last year. I don't know if you can think back, but you have legitimately been working on it and welcoming it into your life since that day. And you've done everything that you can to make the necessary changes, and you may not know what else to do. It's because there's nothing more for you to do. God's saying, I got this. I carry it the rest of the way, and you got to trust where I put it. Take the wheel. Take the wheel. It's coming. A lot of people are about to be very happy. I'm not saying it fixes all your life problems, but a lot of people are really about to be very, very happy. It's going to relieve a lot. Thank you. Oh, and we had another card here. Archangel Gabriel. Oh, that just made me shake too, because Gabriel's all about music. And of course, so is Virgo. You will soon receive some positive news. What did I tell you? The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open mind and speak your truth lovingly without fear, because now you're not scared, right? You don't have the shame. And you're going to make the better decision. You're cleaning up your past. You're going to speak with love. Talk with love. You got this. You're good. You got this. This time around, love is going to find you. This time around, God's making it all correct. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. And then that's it. It's just so beautiful when it happens. Archangel Gabriel is here. That is the angel of music. Gabriel is the one with the trumpet, the one that announces things. And yeah, if you know anything about Christianity, was the one that was visited Mary. Visited Mary, was the herald that told her, "Hey, I want you to do this. Will you do this?" And so he's a messenger. You're about to receive a message. It could be in music or musical. It will definitely be music to your ears. I don't know how it's going to happen, but when we resume, I'm going to tell you, there's so many people who are going to be real fucking happy. You're welcome, Ryan. That's really awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Michelle. Oh, you just heard your dad's name. That's really interesting because Saturn's doing a lot, and Saturn represent. The angels are sticking up for us. They're coming through. I'm telling you right now, this is cosmic. The angels are like, fuck these assholes. Somebody's got to step in. We're going to do it. So it could be on a universal level. It could be like above us, not even just in our personal lives, but huge in our lives. And bam, the breakthrough is going to help us like crazy. So how is that coming? And this is like, because 444 means protection. We got you. We're going to block this bad shit. We see the bad shit and we got to intervene. Legitimately, the angels are intervening at this point, and they're just going to fucking blow down these walls. They're so done with something maybe on a global scale, and it's going to help your life. A lot of people are about to be really happy. I'm trying to check the charts. Let's look. Friday, next Friday. Let's look where Saturn is. Wow, that's the charts for next Friday. That's the charts for next Friday. If you're new to this, give yourself time with it. Just give yourself time and sit with it, because it is its own language. There's a lot of glyphs in here that you have to get used to. But let's see what's going on with Saturn. It's got to do with the moon. Oh, quincunx the moon. And then Saturn is what? Between the nodes. Saturn is legitimately, that's the tower, insisting. Where's Pluto? Saturn is insisting on righteousness. And then we have, and it's in Aquarius. And then we have Pluto that is trine the moon and sextile Neptune. Wow. How is this going to play out? This is all in the 9th house. Could have to do with foreign affairs. Could have to do with foreign affairs. There's change coming. So it's almost like they're okay. Stop. This is too. This is what I want to look for. The moon is revealing an illusion. The moon is revealing an illusion. Somebody's work and hard work is about to be revealed, and whoever was like glossing over it is about to be like cleared out of the way. Like whoever, like legitimately whoever was um just making bad decisions, foggy decisions based on, not recklessness, but like almost being drunk, stupid decisions. Like that shit is about to be illuminated and exposed, and somebody's hard work is what's now going to be demonstrated. Yeah, Saturn's really sick of um the best of us not being seen. Like it's cleaning up all the trash that's sitting upon the actual treasure is what it's doing. So in other words, people have been buried under a lot of shit so that some people can sit on top and think they look pretty. And that's what's going to be cleared out. Those papier-mâché thrones are about to be just like legitimately cleaned the fuck up so that the real beauty and a value can come up. And that has to do with like a lot of like social stuff, social statuses are shifting. Like who we admire and why we admire them, that shit's shifting. Or anybody that's been under like hard scrutiny. I just saw something that really disappointed me. I read something somewhere. Donald Trump was, after all the shit that he pulled, was able to, like, legitimately all the bankruptcies he's pulled in his life. He was and after all the craziness with his election and the protest on the Capitol and how he left the office in kind of shame, the Bank of San Diego, and California has this pretense of being so woke and so liberal. It was the Bank of San Diego that gave him, just approved $100 million loan for that motherfucker. $100 million loan. Meanwhile, people out here can't get mortgages so they can stop renting and start buying their own house. But Donald Trump can get $100 million because people don't give a shit. And that's the kind of shit that's gonna like be exposed and start being talked about. And people are gonna start being called out on their ethics because they need to be. Because that's a bunch of bullshit. I'm just telling you. It's like spirit is like, I'm done. I'm done. Look at, I've given you warnings. This is when the tower happens. When it's giving you warning after warning and opportunity after opportunity, and every fucking time you've acted like an entitled piece of shit and taken advantage of it. Now, spirit's about to fuck you and fuck you up. That's why I'm trying to look. Pluto is in Capricorn. So this could have to do with business. And Saturn is in Aquarius. Something, business that impacts a lot of people. That's where the major changes are happening. And it's on this full moon that I think everything is really being like exposed. Something to do with the inner workings or revealing of the day-to-day of some shit that's been going on. But you can measure it and you can prove it. Interesting. We're legitimately, I feel we're legitimately about to see the good guys win because the bad guys got too greedy. And that's how it happens. That's the only time it happens. The good guys don't win. It's just the bad guys fail so bad they fuck themselves up. And that's the Tower. And I don't know, you heard it here first, but it's going to help a lot of people. Donald Trump has Jupiter in the second house and Neptune both in Libra. Well, Jupiter in the second house like makes sense because he's been very, it's almost like he's just lucky when it comes to money. And Neptune in the second house. So, okay, that's interesting. So he has Jupiter and Neptune together, and Jupiter and Neptune are together again, but they're together in the 12th house. They're together in Pisces. So in other words, let's put it this way. What has he done with all that fortune? What has he done? Because that's what it's asking now. What have you done? What have you built? Maybe he's going to do something good with it. Maybe that's the surprise. Who knows? Anything can happen in this climate. Maybe it's through him that he's actually going to do something good with it this time. Maybe the awakening is there. Maybe that's the surprise twist. I don't care how it comes in the world. It's coming in the world. It's coming in the world. Just letting you know. Maybe. Illumination, both in Libra. So he has a second house in Libra, which is, about riches and loving luxury and being really lucky. And almost like that's like being born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Being born with a silver spoon and an even more expensive taste for a platinum spoon. You're born with a silver spoon and you want a platinum spoon because that's like double Venus energy. You know, God bless him. I'd like to see if there was any squares because right now Jupiter and Neptune are together again. Nobody gets too much love anymore. Harder to blind. Got a lot of love. So it could be that he's illuminated. I don't know. He could be making a very different choice. Something's going to work out, guys. I promise you something's going to work out. Or we could take this, if it works out for him, it could work out for anybody. Like, I don't know. But the shift is really clearing out all this nastiness. It's clearing out the trash. I don't know how it's going to go down. I really can't predict that. People are getting too comfortable with their South Node. Somebody's getting too comfortable. There's a lot of trines. We have Mercury. We have the Sun, Neptune conjunct Jupiter, and then Mercury, Jupiter, and Neptune conjunct the Sun. All of them are trine to the South Node. So it's almost like God's taken over and just letting people believe, like, let them get lost in their dreams. Let them get really, really fucking comfortable. And just when, like, let your guard down kind of thing. I don't necessarily think it's going to be horrible, though. And then there's opposition from the moon. It's almost like through somebody's comfort zone, you're going to expose what the true value or lack of value of the person is. And nothing's going to be able to work out. They're not going to be able to make excuses or work their way out of this situation. They're not going to be able to whittle an excuse or manipulate their way out of this time, because Mercury is just not that clever right now. And there's too much opposition on this Virgo moon. Which is trying the North Node. I gotta see how this pans out. I gotta see. I am legitimately just like super psyched right now, because I just have this feeling of major change, and there's nothing that we can do about it. It, like, legitimately, the cards are saying it's already set in motion. It's already set in motion. You can't see this far. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. 2 hours and 17 minutes. You sure are dedicated. 2 hours and 17 minutes for what, babe? Oh, are you talking to somebody else? Okay. I just want to say thanks to you guys. I want to say happy Friday to you guys, TGIF. I hope you have a glorious weekend. I'm going to have a glorious weekend. Enjoy yourself, bring peace, and just like fill yourself up, learn something, allow yourself to be in a place where somebody can contribute to you this weekend. It's really necessary right now. And have a great time. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I will talk to you Monday.